But anyway, this is what we got going on as far as our R&D. Of course, as I may mention, we did not get any regulations handed down to us in this second season. So we have just gone hog wild with all of our car upgrades. As you can see, major parts up and down the list. Engine, aerodynamics, durability, and chassis. We are going to have the best car on the grid. We have the best car on the grid right fucking now. If you just look at our performance, we are just about hitting 775, 780, almost hitting that 800 mark. We might get there by the time the season is over. But yeah, we have been the best car for quite a while at this point in time, over Mercedes, Ferrari, etc. Renault has started to push up to top 5. Red Bull's dropping because I don't know why, I don't know what they're doing as far as their car, but they are just not doing it well. And as far as the facilities go, I do not have anything coming down the pipe because I want to save my money to make sure that I do get that contract re-upped for Alexander Albon. I will spend the money on facilities after I am done getting the sponsor money going into next season. Connor, that's a bad joke. That's a really bad joke. I'm seeing a lot of you guys just immediately coming in with the requests for the working out. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. I went and did an 8-mile walk today. It took me 2.5 fucking hours to go walk 8 miles around my town and neighboring towns as well. I am fucking tired. My legs are spent because of that. So as far as how long and how much I'm going to do the wall sits will remain to be seen. All right. So that's going to be fun. That's going to be fun and all. But anyway, we got the Circuit of the Americas, U.S. Grand Prix coming up. And I know some people are in the chat saying, oh, you should do a special livery for the North American Grand Prix, USA and Mexico. And I originally said, probably not. I did buckle. I did make a new livery for the Grand Prix for today for North America. And this is what we've got in tow. It is called the Aero livery. And to be honest with you, I know what you're going to say. Oh, it kind of looks like the one that you got going on right now as far as, you know, the outlines and such. It actually is different, comparatively speaking, to the one that I currently have. This one's also a little bit more shiny. This one also looks very, very shiny between the blue and the red, whereas the current outlines one that I have is more of a matte color. It's more muted, but this one looks pretty damn good, I would say. I like the shininess to it. Should have gone with the UK livery? No, dude. Or I have the Stars and Stripes livery. Hold on a second. I do have the Stars and Stripes livery. Boom. Yeah, we could do that. we could just run it like this. Maybe even go with a little bit darker blue. But yeah, we have the Stars and Stripes livery. So I could run that if I really, 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 really wanted to. But yes, I also do have, of course, the Union Jack flag. But no, this is obviously the default livery that I have right now, and I want to do something for the North American Grand Prix. So this is the livery that I'm going to be using for this. All right, Wally. Well, good luck with that. So impressed that you're working out and doing so much and taking diet seriously. Going to start a new and better life with your buddy tomorrow. Hope that goes well. I really do, Wally. I really hope that it goes well for you. Yeah, I've lost weight. I've lost about 30 pounds. I'm not doing one push-up right now before the race. I haven't even gotten myself into the fucking practice programs yet. Yes, and by the way, I am going to be starting the U.S. Grand Prix from the back of the grid because I'm getting a brand new engine to make damn sure that I won't have any sort of problems going for the rest of the season. And the U.S. Grand Prix, comparatively speaking, between the U.S. Grand Prix and the Mexican Grand Prix, I feel like I'm starting to get better at the Mexican Grand Prix, and also it has been scientifically proven that the Mexican Grand Prix, the AI does not do well at. Thank you very much to the data given by Sarancia. The AI does not do well at the Mexican Grand Prix, so I want to be in with a better chance at winning that Grand Prix, or at the very least trying for a top 5. So I'm going to, instead of famously going and getting a new engine at the Mexican Grand Prix, I will use that time right now to get a new engine before this Grand Prix. Has everyone got all that? Could I potentially still get a top 10 for Circuit of the Americas? Probably. Considering I have one of the best cars on the grid, I would like to think so. Nikki, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime's conversion to a proper sub. It's much appreciated. And it looks like the weather forecast is going to be partly cloudy. I mean, it's Texas. It's Austin, Texas. There's not a lot of rain that happens in Texas, especially in October. Yeah, sometimes you get a little bit of the hurricane coming on through. Residual hurricanes like what the Southeast is going to get right now with the 2 Category 1 hurricanes just coming in and converging on New Orleans. And Texas will get a little bit of that residual from that. But as far as October goes, there usually is not a lot of rain in the Texas area in October. So I would never really expect there to be any rain during practice weekend, or just during the race weekend. I say that, practice 3 does have some rain in it, but I'm not going to practice 3. I am not going all the way to practice 3. I'm only going to practice 1 because I get all my practice programs done at practice 1. I've got go fast stripes, so I'm guaranteed top 5. Dude, that would be awesome. That'd be cool. Of course, it's every single stripe and every single decal that gets every single stripe and every single decal that you put on your car adds 5 horsepower. It's scientifically proven. All right, it's not made up. It's not a load of bullshit. It is scientifically proven that every single stripe and every single decal you add to your car adds 5 horsepower. So, top tip, if you ever want to get into the racing scene, all you need to do is just add decals onto your car, slap them on, that's 5 extra horsepower. Where's Messi going? Probably home. No, legitimately, though, he's got Man City, PSG, and Inter Milan that are currently his suitors. Maybe Manchester United, but I'm not really too keen on that. Oh my god, I fucking hate these turns. I would also not be surprised if Messi just straight up retired. He does not need to play for a club anymore. What the fuck, man? Messi has made so much money over his career. I would not be surprised if he went and retired. He's 33 right now. He'd be retiring at the top of his game. But in all honesty, if him and his agents and any club that potentially want him are at an impasse, like, there really is no reason for him to play. He has all the power. Could we see him go back to... where did he play beforehand? Was it Newell's Old Boys? Or Argentino Juniors? What was that club that he played at before getting picked up by Barcelona? I mean, yeah, there is always the possibility that he can go back to Argentina and retire there. It's not something that I thought that he'd do. Honestly, that was the first time I ever heard about him wanting to do that, is to retire back home in Argentina. Damn. hate these Coda S's so much. I really hate these Coda S's. Well, it's because it was a topic that got brought up, Nivmore. God damn it. Quintonius, thank you very much for the follow, dude. Hope you're doing well. Oh my god. Why am I having such a hard time getting this shit done? Yeah, those Coda S's are going to take the most concentration. Rules on rewinds and flashbacks? 3 per race. Unless it's raining, then it's unlimited. That's just for me personally. Messi leaving Barcelona is the biggest sports story right now. Yeah, I'm seeing ESPN cover it, but then again, ESPN cover everything. But it just seems to be, yeah, the sports story that is being covered by all the major outlets right now, because it's the biggest and one of the best right now, leaving the club that they've been at for how many years now? 15 years? For a new challenge, potentially. Unlimited in practice? Yeah, unlimited in practice. Just so I can get myself used to the track. Yeah, but yeah, Circuit of the Americas, man, those S's piss me off, and they've always pissed me off on this game. Did I hear about Harry Maguire? Yeah, what was it, 2 years and 1 month? Or, no, sorry, it was like 22 months. But he's not going to serve any jail time. Because first offense, or some shit like that. Misdemeanors. Oh, God. Didn't he get caught? Didn't he get nailed for assault in? What were the charges? It was assault and bribery of a police officer, I believe it was, in Greece. I believe those were the charges. There may have been something else, but it was assault and bribery were the two big ones. Aggravated assault, resisting arrest, and trying to bribe the cops that arrested him in Greece. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, you just can't do that. Especially bribing of an official, of a police officer. Yeah, you just cannot do that. I don't care what country you're in, you can't really just out of the blue do that. Because they'll ping you on that so fast. But like I said, because it was like first time offense and misdemeanor or something like that, he's not getting any jail time. All his sentence has been not commuted, but suspended. That's the word. Suspended sentence. How's tire management work in F1? Basically, don't lock up your tires to cause them to just stop and flat spot your tires, and also don't turn while you're braking. Those are the two points that I've found that really bring your tire wear down. Don't turn while you're braking, and don't lock up your tires. Don't lock up your brakes so it just stops your tires dead, because then it'll flat spot your tires, wearing them out faster, and it'll just shoot it down into the red zone. But yeah, to be honest with you, tire wear and ERS, or tire management and ERS management, have always been the two that I seem to get no matter what. It's always the fuel management that I seem to have the most trouble with. But yeah, no turning while braking, because apparently turning while braking puts more stress on the tire or something like that. Let's get past that turn. Wow, I am not taking that turn well whatsoever. Like I said, I hate these S's so much. They are the absolute worst. And yes, Circuit of the Americas is a Tilka track. It has all the hallmarks of a Tilka track, like the S's, like one of the turns coming up here, because it's reminiscent of the Turkey Turn 8. Oh yeah, which, by the way, the Turkish Grand Prix has been added to this year's Grand Prix calendar, and how about that? Turkey hasn't been on the Grand Prix calendar in what, like 7-8 years now? So this will be my first ever time seeing Turkey in action. This will also be my first ever time watching Imola in action. You gotta wonder, when is Malaysia coming back into the calendar? Like, Malaysia could have been on the calendar this year. Yeah, Malaysia could have been on the calendar, but I guess maybe logistically they didn't want to do that. The assault part was him defending his sister, but the bribing part was where he really got wrong. Yeah. I didn't know he was defending his sister. I did not know the full story, admittedly. And yeah, we'll be seeing the F1 at Mugello for the first time ever, which if you've ever played Forza, you know exactly what Mugello looks like. Because that is exactly where I know Mugello from, for the Forza games. That's actually the smoothest turn one that I've had in a while at this track. Get 3 home races in a year, they're absolutely shit, yeah. And especially with going to Mugello, with Mugello being one of their test tracks. In fact, I think Mugello is the test track for Ferrari, both Ferrari and Alfa Romeo. If I remember in my read-up correctly. Both F1 teams test at that track. But yeah, this big looping curve right here, that was like a double apex or a triple apex turn. That's kind of exactly what turn 8 is at Turkey.
Program complete and a job well done.
Alright, moving on. Spade says it's good. It's up to 17 races now. It gives Max time to try and put pressure on Mercedes. It was also up to 17. Like, they needed to at least get 16 this year, I've heard, due to sponsorship reasons. I heard that the sponsors were putting a lot of pressure on the FIA to get the race calendar up above 16 due to contractual obligations with sponsors. But no, you are absolutely right. It would give Max and anybody else ample chance to go after the Mercedes. Yeah, what's going on, Duck? Oh, really? Oh, come on. Am I really going over more than half? Am I really going over more than half there? Yeah, I'm losing all my time in that S's section. I am losing all my time, no matter what I do in that S's section. And I feel it's going to be very indicative of the race. Like, I'm going to probably catch up to most everybody past the S's, but those S's are going to slow me down.
Okay, test complete, and that was a...
Pindog says, I'll be depressed if Albon's still at Red Bull by the end of the season. Why? Who would you want to replace him? Gasly? Would you rather have Gasly replace him? Like, get Gasly back up? Mason Holgate would be a good sign for Manchester United. I don't know if Everton are looking to sell Mason Holgate, though. Is the thing. I think his release clause is somewhere in the range of, if he has a release clause, probably somewhere in the range of like 25 million. Everton are not going to let him go for pennies. Well, they've been saying that, Nikki, for years. They've been legit saying that for years. Hell, they were saying it way back when football was still considered an amateur game. That those that were coming in and taking money were going to ruin the sport because they want to play for money and not play for the fun of the game. So the argument, honestly, that money is the cause of all the problems in football is a very, very old argument, and not something recent. You can make the case for now it being more than ever, yeah, that there's too much money in it now because look at, transfer fees, look at weekly wages being astronomical. I can see where you're coming from with that, but the fact that we've been having this argument over players are being paid too much or players being paid at all has been an argument that's been going on since the turn of last century. There's rumors that United are trying to sign Edouard and Christopher Ayer from Celtic. Speaking of Christopher Ayer, I heard a rumor that Everton might have also been interested in signing him. But I did just hear today, though, that Everton are looking to loan James Rodriguez from Real Madrid. Like, they're going to be getting Allen and, Abubakar Decore, or whatever the guy's name is, from Watford, I think is what they're trying to get as far as midfielders. But now they want to try and get in James Rodriguez, too. That would be an interesting midfield. Plus, of course, you also have Gylfi Sigurdsson, you have Tom Davies. And I think I'm missing out on somebody else that could just stack that midfield. You just, whoa, what am I even doing here? That there's just probably too much going on in the midfield for Everton that they're probably looking to make sure that they don't have to worry about rotation, squad rotation in the midfield. Well, yeah, James to Everton hasn't happened yet. Like I said, it's currently being rumored as one of the signings, one of the deals that Everton could make. But Everton are not the only one trying to get James Rodriguez. Galatasaray is also trying to go after James on loan. So it is not a done deal at this point in time as to who is getting James. Everton never buy a striker that's consistent. Yeah, you're right. It sucks. Let's see. The last few strikers that I can remember Everton buying, and they really weren't consistent. Samuel Eto'o, Sandro, who was I loved him, but he was too injury prone. Moise Keane, of course, now. I'm sure there are more that I can't really remember. at this point in time. Like, I think their last consistent striker was Yakubu. Lukaku was consistent as hell. Now that I think about it, yeah, Lukaku was their last consistent striker. I will not slander the name of Lukaku. He was fucking amazing at Everton. But hey, we at least got 75 million for him, so we made something on him.
The session has drawn to a close, so let's...
Good day today. Let's have your take on it.
Yeah, Koeman, especially Silva.
Do you think
Marco
that red
Silva
penalty
was
was
just
justified?
butt cheeks. He was so bad. Do you think a grid penalty was justified? Yeah, absolutely.
Did you feel that things went well for you today?
Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
Great. Well, that's everything.
And Richarlison. You said Moise Kean are going to tear it up next season? Dude, it all depends on what Everton are going to use formation-wise. If Carlo Ancelotti is going to still use the 4-4-2, I feel like that, yeah. I think that would be the way to go. Because it seems like for the last several years, Everton was playing with the attacking 4-2-3-1, and while it did work to some players' strengths, Koeman and Marco Silva were playing players out of position, and it ultimately hindered the team as a whole. So I think now with Carlo Ancelotti coming in and just going back to the bog standard 4-4-2, very, very balanced, and actually playing players in their proper roles is going to help Everton out in the long run. We saw little glimpses of it this season. It's starting to form, but they need more time. Basically, yeah, you have Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Moise Kean up top. Richarlison's a winger, so you got to put him out on the wing. Like a very attacking, heavy winger up the left side. Then you got Lucas Digne as your left back. Your central mids would be Gylfi Sigurdsson and probably James. If they do get James, I'd say pair James along with Gylfi. As far as the right side goes, I have no idea who the right side would be. Center backs would be Yerry Mina and Michael Keane. Have to be. Right back would be Seamus Coleman. Goalkeeper. Oh boy, goalkeeper. I think the Jordan Pickford experiment has gone on a little too long. Honestly, I think it might be time to go and get a new goalkeeper because Jordan Pickford is just... He's not living up to what everybody thought he would have been after the 2016 Euros. Now is he? The 2016 Euros, literally the month after the 2016 Euros, or maybe the month before, I forget, that was when Everton got Jordan Pickford, and that was when he was at his hottest. But he just has not lived up to the hype of 2016, the summer of 2016. And that, to me, is where everything just falls apart. Because, like I said, he had so much hype going into that 2016-17 season, and he never lived up to it, and has just been slowly declining ever since. That just is very disappointing to me. And if I'm going to be honest, it's just very disappointing that he never lived up to it. And I would like to see a new goalkeeper come on in. I don't know if Carlo Ancelotti will do it. I think he's kind of dead set that Jordan Pickford's going to be our number one. And I think that might hurt us in the long run. Could this be the rise of Everton? Believe me, I would love to see Everton play in Champions League football. I have never, ever, ever seen Everton play in Champions League football. The best I've seen them, of course, Europa League. But I've never in my life seen Everton play Champions League football, and I would like to see that change. We need Gbamin or Davies in there. See, that's the thing. Gbamin has been injury prone, and I hate to say it, but I think that Gbamin has really been a waste of money. Yes, I know we only just got him at the start of last season, or was it 2 seasons ago? I can't remember, but either way, he hasn't really done much in an Everton shirt, and that has really hindered him and hindered my thoughts on him. I would like to try and get somebody a little bit more defensive. I'm glad we shipped off Morgan Schneiderlin, though, because Morgan Schneiderlin, while a more defensive-minded mid, he has been trash for Everton. I hate to say it, but he has been rather garbage, and I'm kind of glad that he's gone. If we just would have kept fucking Idrissa Gana Gueye, oh my god, Idrissa Gana Gueye was the best guy on Everton 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and then we have to go and sell him to Chelsea because, fuck, he doesn't want to stay at Everton anymore. I was so mad when I found out we had to sell Idrissa Gana Gueye because he legitimately was the best player on our team. I'm sorry, not Chelsea, PSG. I was so pissed when we had to sell him because he was the best guy on the team. I was so mad. Yeah, I know. I'm looking it up right now. I wanted to say it was Chelsea, but it was PSG. He was being looked at by Chelsea, though. That's kind of the reason why I said Chelsea. Because he was looking at PSG, as well as Chelsea. God damn. See, that's the thing. I would really love, if we're going to go after a defensive-minded midfielder, it would have been great to have had Idris. It would have been great to keep him. Hard to say no to PSG, and that was the thing. We sold him in the summer of 2019. He was getting called by PSG the summer before, in 2018. He was getting restless then, but Everton was able to hold on to him for that 2018-19 campaign, which ended up turning to be Butt Cheeks campaign anyway. So that was what forced the hand of the board to get rid of him. And I think we got like 45 million for him, which wasn't bad, but still, that was honestly our best player. That legitimately was our best player. All right. Actually, before I do anything, I'm going to be starting from the back of the grid, so there's no reason for me to do anything qualification-wise. I just want to make sure that I've got my my power unit all sorted. Which it does look like it is all sorted. But like I said, I took a brand new engine, so I've got a 25-spot grid penalty, which means that I'm starting from the back of the grid, which means I don't need to touch qualification. Him and Conte just being destroyers in the middle. I mean, they could work in a 4-3-3 or a 4-5-1. Just rotate the two of them. One's a center mid, one's a defensive mid. Just rotate them out. Whoever's going to be the destroyer defensive mid. They come up from Southampton to go watch Everton. Dude, why do they do that to themselves? I would say that, you know, Southampton is doing just as good as Everton is right now. So there really is no need to get Everton season tickets.
Here we are then in one of the fastest growing cities in the United States, the fabulous Austin, in the great state of Texas. The circuit itself 14 miles southeast of the city centre and home to the US Grand Prix since 2012. The latest in a long list of iconic tracks to have that honour. We have 10 turns to the left and 10 to the right here at the fantastic Circuit of the Americas. Overtaking opportunities into turn 1 and 12 at this anti-clockwise 3.6 mile track. And we should see average lap speeds of around 126 miles per hour. Let's run you through the driver
All right,
order.
let's take a look and see who's got what.
Today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, just edging out Alexander Albon, who'll start from P2.
All right,
Looking
at least
down
he's
the
got a
rest
good
of the
chance
grid,
starting
we
up there in
have
P2.
Vettel,
He is going to be
Leclerc,
obviously the one
Valtteri
hoping for a
Bottas,
podium.
And Verstappen, Perez, Stroll, Ricciardo, and Lando Norris.
All right.
Ocon, Kvyat, Antonio Giovinazzi, and Raikkonen, Magnussen, Gasly, George Russell, and Nick de Vries. Latifi, Sainz. They've taken a grid penalty. Correa and O'Brien. Now, it's almost time for lights.
So, Sainz and Correa did take grid penalties, but they were not
I know it's your
as
home
big as
Grand Prix,
mine.
but treat it like any other race. Don't take unnecessary risks.
They were not as big of grid penalties as mine. Now, the default strategy, as it says here, is a 2 two-stop strategy, I feel that is not the best strategy. Unlike in Mexico, where a two-stop strategy is the best strategy, just due to the amount of tire wear that gets, tire pressure that just gets put on the tires and how worn down they get. That's a two-stop strategy. That's viable. This one is not. I'd rather go with the one-stop here to make up for lost positioning. Only 25. Yes, Sarancia, I actually did 5 engine parts. So I guess they may have reduced it. Oh, you know what? You know what it is? It's probably because I took engine grid penalty for all those engine parts previously. So the first time is a 10-spot grid penalty, and I guess the next time is a 5-spot grid penalty. Because yeah, I took everything except the control electronics as far as the new engine goes. So yeah, it was only 25 spot, which means it would have been 5 for each. However, when I first got the brand new engine parts, it was 10 spot for each of them. So I don't know what the difference is between getting it a first time and getting it a second time, why it would be 10 for the first time and 5 for the second. That doesn't really make a lot of sense. You'd think it would stay consistent all the way through. So yeah, we are going to go with the one-stop strategy, starting on the soft tires and then ending on the mediums. As I said before, usually I'd like to end on the harder compounds just so that I have the durability to last throughout the race. So that's what we're going to... Actually, let me go and edit the strategy. What if I do one less, one more? No, we're going to stay on lap 12. We're going to come in lap 12, and that will be our one-stop strategy. You usually get 5 for each part, no matter if it's your first or second. See, I thought it was 10. Honestly, I thought it was 10 for each engine part. I mean, I knew it was 5 for a gearbox, but I thought it would have been 10 for the engine. Well, because Sarancia, I already had kind of a brand new control electronics, so there wasn't any need for me to get another new control electronic, but I got all the rest of the engine is new. Like my CE, I think was only 10% used, so there really is no, and that also does not get used up the most at all. It gets used up the least. So I figure I'll just get a brand new one of every other part. Alright, starting from the last, really there is no reason for me to say where do you think I'm going to end up, because I'm probably not going to end up all that great. Oh, this is going to hurt. Going around the outside, I actually move up into 17th place. 18th place now. Oh shit! Ah, damn it. Alright, well, flashback 1 used after turn 2. Oops. That was not intentional. Not in the slightest. Up, coming up the inside. Hi, Kimmy. Hi, Dad. Camera, I thought I changed it. I thought I had changed it right before the start. Thanks for the call. Alright, so I've moved up 5 spots. I don't know how the AI can just full throttle all the way through this section. I don't know how they could do it. It doesn't seem feasible. Albon must be leading if he got fastest lap. Yeah. That's a very, very good assumption. Fastest lap after first lap is always given to the leader. Hey, Circle, what's going on, my man?
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
That ERS is recharging fast thanks to all the upgrades I've been putting on my car. Alright, time for the DRS train, boys. Where it seems like everybody is falling in line with the DRS train. Hit trains if you look at it. That's a very, very astute observation of what happens with a Williams. What anything goes wrong with a Williams if you just look at it. Where do you overtake here? Probably on the straights. So, hope you have a fast car. Nothing I could do there. You either overtake when somebody's in the pits, or you just gotta send it into corners. That's probably the only two spots I could say that's where you can overtake. Hey Rooney, what's going on? I am having a nightmare on this track right now. My tire's at. God, my tires are only at 12% wear. They're not that bad at all. I almost got a fucking Michael Schumacher this. Gas and brake at the same time. seriously, those S's are a pile of shit. Hey, what's going on, Vladi? I got a brand new engine, so I started from the rear. It's the last to points challenge. On a Circuit of the Americas track that I'm really, really not all that favorable to. And I'm only making one pit stop, lap 12, just as a reminder. I'm thinking most of the AI is gonna do a 2-stop. I would like to think those that are currently in the top 10 are gonna do a 2-stop. But yeah, I would like to think at this point in time, the only way that I could go and pass these guys is if I have to use my powerful engine. But I'm just not seeing it right now. Move your ass, Dad! Kimmy holding up the pack. And when I say the pack, he's holding up me. But I mean, it's just a long DRS train in front. There really isn't any way, anywhere to pass. And then I could just do the late break right here and hope for the best. Which I did. Sorry, Kimmy. That's probably what I gotta do, is I gotta just Gendo bomb like I did at Zandvoort turn 1. Legit, that's probably my only option of what I can do to get through these people. Is that I have to go through these people. By hook or by crook, I gotta go past them and possibly even go through them. Stewards are gonna look into that one. That was a very reckless maneuver. No, I can't leave it on overtake all the time. There's only a certain amount of deployment, which I just found out last week. There's only a certain amount of deployment of the overtake that you can use per lap. Now, if you take a look at my HUD down the middle, you'll see 2 bars underneath the deployment bar, or the overtake bar. You'll see a D and an H. D stands for deploy, H stands for harvest. Once you use up all of that D bar in a lap, you cannot use any more overtake. At that point in time, also not just overtake, you can't use any more ERS. Your ERS just gets shut out for the rest of the lap. Yeah, really, like I said, that was news to me when I had someone in the chat tell me about that last week. Because I thought the same exact thing as you. I thought, hey, I could use this forever. Yellow flag.
Green flag.
Who's out of the race? George Russell is out of the race. Coffin, please, for good old Georgie. Yeah, Wong Turn, that is something new for this year. And I just never read up on it. But with the help of the chat, they have helped me out with that. Because, yeah, I thought I was going to be able to keep the ERS on the entire lap. But, no, that was not the case. Alright, some of the leaders coming in and making their first pit stops. I did not notice it in 2019 then. Sarancia. Once again, I guess that's just me being inattentive when it comes to looking at my driver HUD.
We're at +1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1.
Oh, I did not need to upshift there. That was dumb. As a reminder, coming into pit on lap number 12, Owen Magnussen. Magnussen going out wide to block me. But then swapping to the medium tires, that is going to be my one and only pit stop.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Ooh, some of the leaders switching to hard tires. I saw Vettel and Bottas going to be leaving on hard tires. Interesting decision there. Vettel and Bottas going on hards the rest of the way, so they're only making the one pit stop strategy. But they're opting for durability more so than speed. God damn it! Over fucking shooting all these turns here. And it's pissing me right off that I keep doing it. Like I said, I'm going to be going out for 2 more laps. Albon is in the pits right
Alexander's
now.
in the pits. Alexander in the pits.
Albon more than likely going with the 2-stop strategy himself of soft, soft, medium. We'll wait and see. Leclerc is coming out on hards. Oh, Albon's coming out on hards too. Interesting. So the leaders are doing one-stop strategies, but they're going soft hard. Which I guess is fortunate for me because I'll be going soft
Be
medium.
careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now.
Gee, you think, Jeff? Could be the reason why I've been having such a fucking hard time here. Oh yeah, my tires are in the fucking 30s. And my tire wear is all the way up in the high 30s, so yeah, I would say that my grip is fading and fading fast. But at least when I come into pit, though, Albon will be the leader. There goes Giovinazzi. So I will
In
technically
this lap,
lead
in
a
this
lap.
lap, push now.
I guess maybe technically 2 laps if I come into the pit before Albon passes start finish. So it looks like that Hamilton is going to be doing the 2-stop strategy, and that's going to hurt him. Because Hamilton swapped soft for soft, which means he's going to come out and pit again on medium tires. Hamilton more than likely screwed his race up by doing what he did. Yeah, I know, joke. But I needed to make my pit stop. I didn't pit yet.
Exit
Onto
now.
the medium tires. And it's looking like I'm going to be coming out in...
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tires.
So I came out in 12th. And I'm noticing that a few people in front of me have to pit one more time. Because they're going on the soft, medium strategy. I'm only just going soft, medium. A lot of the leaders went soft, hard. Yeah, I mean, Giovinazzi and Stroll behind me, they went soft, hard. Norris in front of me went soft, hard. Gasly, it looks like Gasly's going soft, medium. I see Ricardo and Bottas are leading this train. I'm doing okay, Joke. How have you been, man? Oh, I thought about going up the inside. Fuck you, Lando Norris. The late break. Penalty? No, it was a warning. It wasn't a penalty. I saw the warning. I didn't see a penalty. It showed the warning, but it didn't show the 3-second penalty. How did you guys see it and I didn't see it? I'm going to have to look at that one back because I saw the box pop up saying, warning exceeded track limits, but I didn't see the penalty pop up. It was shown. Okay, Sarancia. I mean, if you guys see it and I didn't see it, then that's on me, but I knew I only had, when I went into the pit, that was 2. That exceeded track limits, that was 2. Unless that was 3. Or maybe I just lost count. Maybe I lost count of my warnings and incidences. Then I guess I lost count. Maybe I was on 2 instead of on 1. As far as exceeding track limits. Because like I said, I saw the box pop up saying that I exceeded the track. But I did not see the one. Okay, we'll just say fuck this one. But I did not see the 3-second box pop up. Yeah, we got 13 laps. It's okay. What's going on, Delios? We got time. We got plenty of time in this Grand Prix. It's only halfway done. And like I said, I know I'm going to be gaining a few spots. Gasly and a couple others are going to have to come into pit. Okay. That starts the new one. Who's the top team in terms of what, Niv? More points? Right now, Mercedes is on the most points. Ferrari second. I'm in third. Oh, as far as car, I've got the best car. Yeah, if we're looking at best cars, it's myself, Mercedes, and I believe Ferrari right after. Oh, shit. Late break! Oh, God. Oops. That was an accident. Oh man, Ricardo, like he's standing still. I think Bottas is going to be coming into pit soon. That's why he's pushing ahead of this pack. Hey, what's going on, Junior? Ooh, Bottas not on DRS. Okay, I'll take the outside. What? Are you sure? I've been hitting it about that same fucking spot each time, game. Yeah, I see Perez behind me. So Perez and Ocon both came in for their second pit stops. Gasly still has to come in for his. So once he goes into pit, it will in fact be myself moving up into 7th place. And there goes Gasly for his pit stop. For his final pit stop, and like I said, that moves me up now in 7th place. Well, that would require me getting up to him first there. Sarantia. Shit. Alright, yeah, I'm not taking that penalty. Second flashback. Well, I hope that Albon is still in the lead, or at the very least on the podium. That is kind of my only hope right now, is that we at least have somebody on the podium to get that beautiful, beautiful sponsor money. Chat, can you tell me if Albon is on the lead? He's about 2 seconds ahead? Oh, wonderful. 9 laps to go. When we come to the line, 9 laps to go. God damn, Perez is scaring me. He's pulling the Truly train behind me. All right. Alright, my tire wears are in the high teens right now. Coming up to 8 laps to go. Yeah, Perez is in full-on send mode right now. Give him credit. He wants to finish ahead of me. Perez is also on lesser used medium tires. He went with the 2-stop route. What's the AI set to? 94. Yeah, Serati, I don't have to bring that up. Thanks, I did not need a reminder of it. Yeah, I was gonna say, last to points, that's not bad. Getting P8 at the end of it. What's going on, Genius? It's been a while. I don't recall your name. Did you change your name somewhere down the line? Either way, welcome back. Yeah, Jack, I can assure you that Messi's going to Southampton too. He's going to Southampton in a Man City shirt. We have already discussed this, Jack. We were talking about it in chat earlier, too, that also Manchester United is potentially one of those rumored clubs that he could go to. I don't see it happening, though. Like, between Man City and Man United, he'd go to City. I hate to break it to all you United fans out there. But he would rather get reunited with Pep Guardiola. Yeah, Danny Ings and James Ward-Prowse. How the hell would he say no to that? Legends. Absolute legends of the game. Yeah, Messi to the fire, just like Bastian Schweinsteiger. I can't believe that happened.
Some information on Vettel. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
Oh no, Sebastian Vettel is slowing down. Whatever will he do? It's fucking art imitating life.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Something wrong with Vettel's car. Where have I heard this before? Yeah, I understand. Time zone from Chicago to Greece is not the best. But all the same, thanks for coming back. Hope that you've been doing well. Yeah, Vettel and car problems, that doesn't sound like a good combination. See, Wolfgamer, Jack Hex transcends Football Manager saves. He will show up anywhere and everywhere just to mess your day up. Yeah, same guy, different name. Junior, I'm racing for my own team, Gendo F1 Racing. It is also legitimately in the title of my stream, as an FYI. Title of the stream is very informative of what's going on during the day. Nope, we're not taking that. Oh my god, what the hell? Hey, what's going on, Bazzy? Alright, well, Sergio Perez, since you are... Yeah. I might as well just stay behind Sergio. Jealous of my multitasking ability, racing and chatting. Though it also does help that I have the race chat on my racing screen over the map, so I can't really see what's going on the map, but at least I can still watch you guys and interact in real time. This is also one of the things I love about Twitch in the first place, is the fact that
There's 3
I
laps
can
of
react to
fuel
you
remaining.
guys in real time compared to YouTube. Which, speaking of YouTube, I do have a Gendo66 YouTube channel where I'm storing all of my past VODs that will be deleted after a month on Twitch. So, Gendo66 is the YouTube channel. I've got a YouTube link in the info box below, or type in !YT to get that link in the chat box. Wow, yeah, Bottas is 10 seconds back and fading. Does make sense. Thank you very much for the follow. I'll get to you as soon as I get onto a straightaway. Genius! I guess thank you very much for the follow, dude. Hope you are enjoying yourself. I mean, you wouldn't be. If you didn't follow, you wouldn't be enjoying yourself. Watching Renault has been comical at this point. Yeah, Renault are just being not historically bad, but by their standards, they've been pretty shit. I mean, you can unfollow me now then, Bazzy. Because I also have a 3-second time penalty on me, so I'm stuck in 8th. I know is joke. I know is joke, Bazzy. That would be a question better left to be answered by Sarantia, because I don't know. I'm not technical when it comes to building setups for the car. Differential, I think, controls the shifting, both on and off throttle. I don't know. You have to ask Sarantia.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Because it was my understanding that the differential is basically your shift points. But as I said before, I am not savvy when it comes to creating setups, so I have no idea what exactly it controls. Well, to be fair, Junior, I'm also driving pretty shit around here. Where are my tires at? My tires are all mid to high 30s. Sarantia, you want to answer what the differential does? Albon has won this race, and it's another win for Gendo F1 Racing. Yeah, let me just take it home. Just drive it home. I don't need to get too cutesy
Okay,
with
pick
it.
up rubber and bring it home.
We finish in 8th. Take it easy, Spade. Driver of the day! Woo! You love to see it. Starting from last and getting in 8th place.
They take the checkered flag here at Austin after what has been another fabulous Grand Prix. Anthony,
Oh no, I do 2
what was it
a
that
day,
helped them
Genius, and this
achieve
was the first one.
success?
I think that's smart time management on track.
You got the
Very
US
smooth
Grand Prix
driving
and then the Mexican
definitely
Grand Prix
assisted in
after
their
this.
victory today. That combination meant they got the absolute maximum out of their tyres at all times.
The faces on our top 3 look so incredibly happy. as they
Albon,
make their way
Leclerc,
up to the
Lewis
podium.
Hamilton.
A much-deserved victory.
Lewis Hamilton
and
getting a podium
brilliant
there.
performance from them all.
Why is an aged Christian Horner everyone's team principal on my team? I don't know. I guess that's the random generator just decided, hey, this is going to be the one for everybody. Ugh. But anyway, it's another win. It's another podium. It's more sponsor money for Gendo F1 Racing.
So then, it's time to see how
All right,
this
so what do we
result
got
affects
here?
the Drivers' Championship. Charles Leclerc,
Ferrari
currently
went
leading the
2-4. They're
championship
gonna
standings,
jump us.
extends his lead even further with this result. Now, let's discuss, Ant.
We
Who
might
would you
get a
say
little
is
ground on
contender for driver
Mercedes,
of the
but
day?
I
Ferrari
have to
were
give it to
not.
O'Brien. They demonstrated a very delicate touch in
Ooh,
close proximity
Albon's
to
up into
other cars,
second in the
as well as
driver's
showing a lot of
standings.
maturity and patience in difficult situations.
Let's move on to the constructors. It was a tough race for our championship leaders who
I'm still
lose
fifth in the
ground at
driver's
top of the
standings.
table.
Albon
It
is
was
37
also a
points
strong
behind
showing from the
Leclerc.
McLaren team today.
And as far as the constructor standings go, like I said, we made ground on Mercedes, but we lost ground to Ferrari just because of overall positioning and points. 44 points behind Mercedes, but we are 25 points behind Ferrari. It's going to be real tight between the team and Albon potentially going after the driver's title. It's going to be real tight going down the stretch. Could we have a Gendo F1 Racing victory, both drivers and constructors, by season's end? As I said before, I feel strongly with Mexico. I feel even stronger with Brazil, which would be on Thursday. Abu Dhabi, I know I can't drive worth a damn. I'll be lucky if I get points at Abu Dhabi. So just got to hope that as far as constructors go, we're in a good spot where we don't think we're going to lose the title. If we reach the top spot by Abu Dhabi, we got to be in a spot where we don't think we'll lose the title. Your second driver is weak. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, I think I've been relegated to second driver at this point in time.
As they make their way up the standings.
I think I've been relegated to the second driver at this point. Albon is cheap as fuck, dude. Albon is currently being paid $9 million in salary. He is at experience level 90, or just experience rating of 90 overall. The closest one to him is obviously Bottas. Leclerc is up there too. But Bottas, at equal level rating, is another $2 million. Plus, if I did go after Bottas, I'd have to pay his buyout. So in total, it's $6.6 million, and then not even that, I'd have to negotiate with Mercedes, and Mercedes could try to, push the contract up even higher. So at this point in time, I'd rather stay with Alexander Albon because, yeah, he'd probably want maybe 10 and a half next season. That's not bad. Comparatively speaking, that's less than what Bottas would be making. So I'd rather stick with Albon and continue on with having him as my guy. Look at that. Look at this right now. These are his base stats. 59, 90, 81, 84. Those are his base stats. That's not what these pluses added on. So technically, his experience is a 69. Nice. His racecraft is a 100. We've maxed out his racecraft. His awareness would be a 91. And his pace would be an 89. So yeah, we are absolutely killing it with Albon for the price that we paid originally for him. The price that we paid to bring him in was $9 million with a $6 million contract. So I would rather stick with Albon for, what would that be? $5 million less? $6 million less than going after Bottas. $5 million less than going after Charles Leclerc. It's not worth it. It really is not worth it. And let's take a look at some of the free agents out here. So as far as free agents go, Jack Aitken is the best at 71. 71 rating for him. Not bad, actually. Obviously, his experience is on the low side. 62 racecraft, 81 awareness, 78 race pace. Matsushida's at 69. Nice. Racecraft 69. Double nice. What else we got? Yeah, Hubert, King, Giotto, Ilot, Xiao Camara. Hey, it's Mahavir with still in his 49 bum-ass rating. He is still the worst driver in the game, even after spending time with us. Remember, he was a 45 when we got him at the very start of the game. I think he was a 47 when we ditched him. So nice to see that after another year, he only went up 2 rating. He only went up a 2 rating. But yeah, Mahavir still is the worst driver in the game. And I would say only pick him up if you're looking for a bargain basement budget option. Albon's cheaper than Latifi. Well, in terms of base salary, Latifi's cheaper. 7 million base salary. It's just that when you look at market value takes the buyout into account, which I'm kind of surprised that the buyout is 0 with me. Obviously, I would understand it because he's currently my second driver, but as what Saransi was saying on the Discord last night, is that the AI cannot go and swipe your driver. Which I'm very surprised about, because that would make it so much more of a challenge if the AI could come and swipe your driver. So that you would have to negotiate a contract, an auction contract with your current driver just so you could keep him. That would be a little bit of a challenge, yes, but it's more realistic. I would say that if there comes to be a update for my team career, that could be something that Cody's could put in, and probably should put in, just to make it a little bit more realistic. I need Pastor Maldonado. Dude, Pastor Maldonado, hey, at the very least he could go and he can go and dive bomb everybody and just make way for me. He could run block for me as I cut my way through the field. All right, so, oh yeah, customization. Now that we unfortunately lost our one sponsor. See, I really hate when they do this. I really hate when you have to renegotiate the contract, you lose the sponsor on the car. Even if you're re-upping it, you lose the sponsor on the car. It makes no sense. So you have to go back and put the sponsor on it. Oh yeah, for everybody that came in late and did not see the livery, this was the livery that I will be using for the North American Grand Prix, the US and the Mexican Grand Prix. Of course, we did a special one for last season, US and Mexico, which is now my current paint scheme. This is the special paint scheme that I'm using currently for US and Mexico, which actually is a very, very sharp one. It's called Arrows, and it looks very shiny. If you saw, of course, the Monaco Grand Prix scheme, that was also a very shiny paint. I like this one a lot. This might very well be my default paint scheme going into Season 3. I think it does look a little bit in comparison to the Outlines one, just because, of course, it's got the white trim on it, but it's very shiny, and I like it a lot. So yeah, if you take a look in comparison to that livery, which was the default livery that I had, this is more of a matte color scheme. This was more of a matte color scheme, whereas this is more shiny. I should rock a British flag? No. Hell no. In fact, I was thinking about potentially running the Stars and Stripes for the US Grand Prix. Hey, what's going on, Syrup Guy? I was actually legit thinking about running the Stars and Stripes for the US Grand Prix. In fact, just to troll you guys, I should probably run the Stars and Stripes for the British Grand Prix now. if you're gonna do that, I'm gonna troll you guys and run the Stars and Stripes for the British Grand Prix. Here, let's even just get to it right now and just say F it. Let's just make it official. This'll be the there we go. Captain America, Stars and Stripes. What? There we go. That looks a banger. That looks a banger if there ever was a paint scheme. Oh, you love to see it. That is going to be your official British Grand Prix paint scheme for next year. Oh, I cracked myself up. All right. Oh no, I see rain for Mexico. Oh no. It's gonna be a rainy Mexico race. Oh no. Hold on a second. I got something I want to say to something. Hold on a second. Let me. Sorry, I just gotta.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'll do that. Kicking your mush. Thank you very much for the follow, dude. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoy the stream. But yeah, rain for Mexico is not all that good. I hate it. Uh, got some wonderful spam. Wonderful, wonderful spam email that I had to attend to. Vigilantes13, thank you very much for the follow as well. I'm sorry I missed you, but thank you very much. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoy the stream. Alright, it is going to be a full fucking wet race. It is wet from sunup to sundown for Mexico. It's supposed to be a dry-ass qualifying. That's great. I'm fine with dry-ass qualifying. I think I can start top 10. All things considered, I think I could start top 10 in a dry-ass qualifying, but it is a wet-ass race the entire fucking way through. It's not good. But from what we learned last time at Hungary, I could go the entire race on one set of wet tires. I do not need to go and pit. So if it's going to be super wet, super wet, super wet, the entire race through, I could go start on wet tires and not need to change tires the entire way through. I could stay out all 36 laps, which is what I think I'll do. I'm pretty sure that is what I'm going to do. There isn't anything else I can do here, so yeah, let's just get to practicing then. Because the strategy that we did for Hungary was we stayed out on intermediate tires the entire race through, and that's what got me the... Where did I start? Like 18th place? I started 18th and I finished in 6th. Making no pit stops. So I think that that's going to be the strategy we're going to do for this. You just got into a new JRPG. What name is it? What is the name of it? Alright, let's load up this setup for Mexico. And like I said, every single setup that I use is from user Sarancia. This is his version 2 setup for everything on here. If you have any questions about the setups, type in ! setups. It is linking to Sarancia's Discord. So you can direct all questions and picking up of setups from his Discord. Any questions that you have relaying to him, if you would like to know more, ! setups. And that is plural ! setups. But fuck me, it's a wet-ass race, I'm not happy. Which means that this baseball section is gonna suck even more. I am vehemently not a fan, Jack. Time to go lurk and miss me fuck around in the wet. Wolf Gamer, I know you're not going to want to miss me try and futz about in the wet weather. Feeling a little loose here. Stream is struggling against the tablet. Okay. I did see it, Genius. Thank you. And I'll probably run some extra laps around Mexico just so I can continue getting more experience driving this track. Oh yeah, Wolfgamer, when are you planning on setting up the league? Oh, really? Damn it. When would you like the league set up? Alright, we got purple that time. What do I do for a living? Well, when I did have a job, I was a programmer, developer, like C++, C#, Java. More recently doing web development and database administrating, and a little bit of IT, dabbled into it. I got a bachelor's degree in computer science, so I've just been mostly doing a lot of tech stuff, but I've been out of a job for the last 4 months, thank you, COVID. I've been furloughed. And it seems like I'm applying to dozens of jobs every week, but no one seems to be returning my calls. Hey, Hobbs, what's going on, man? Yeah, 2020 has been a shit fest and a half. I hate it. I hate it here. Somehow finesse that.
Program complete and a job well done.
Alright, we got that. Greenstack says, "How do you reserve tires in this mode? There's no tutorial and seemed like I would always fail." Well, Greenstacks, honestly, the two things that I know for a fact kill tires are hard braking, going into turns and locking them up. Those always kill tires. And surprisingly, braking while turning. Braking while turning is another big proponent of losing tire grip. So I would say try to do those the least. If there's any way that you could try to get in and out of the corner smoothly, like don't hard brake. So I guess don't hard brake into the turns and don't gun it coming out of the turns, because those right there will kill your tire wear. I historically have not been good with fuel management, but tire wear and ERS kind of just fall into place. I seem to get lucky with. But I know for a fact the two things that in 2020 kill the tires the most when doing these the tire management practice programs are hard braking and locking them up. Obviously, you flat spot the tires and you kill the tire that way. And braking while going into turning. So I would say limit or try to force yourself to limiting doing those two things. And everything else should just fall into place. I don't know what else I could say, because, like I said, I seem to get lucky, and have gotten lucky with the tire management, both in 2019 and 2020. Hey, what's going on, Dan? I mean, I try green stacks, but I mean, like I said, I only can tell you what I know, and sometimes my knowledge is not the best knowledge, but at least it can help you go down a path to then expand upon and build upon that knowledge that I give. In simplistic terms, yes, what Nikki said, just drive smooth. Don't wrench the wheel all the way over to one side through turns, because if you scrub your tires, I guess that also is another way to kill your tire wear. Now, if you're going to ask me about fuel management, I can tell you right away, I always cheese the fuel management stuff right at the very end. I always let off the gas, like, right damn near the end of the race, or end of the practice program, so I can cheese that line. I am not good with fuel management. Do you think Sainz going to Ferrari was not the best future choice for him? Yeah, it was definitely good for him. As far as if it was good for Ferrari, I don't know. Probably not. Short shift for fuel management. Don't over rev. So basically, don't over rev then.
Okay, test complete.
Well, the short shifting did help a little bit, but I did, try to let off the gas quite a lot on a lot of those straights. So that's why I said, that's what I mean by cheesing it, is on these long straights, let off the gas so you can see the line going slowly and slowly further up towards the purple. That's what I mean by cheesing it. All right, ERS management should be very easy in the high downforce sections. No joke, it should be real easy. Like, what would that have been back there? Turns 7, 8, and 9, and then the baseball section here. As far as building up ERS, that's, like, gonna be the best. Easiest thing to do. Hey, what's going on, Zintax? Alright, Zintax, so you missed out on the US Grand Prix. I got a brand new engine, so I started in last place. Take it easy, Nikki. So starting in last place, I managed to cut my way through the field and finished in 8th. Albon won the race, but I went from last to 8th place in the course of that race. And I got driver of the day out of it. You missed yesterday's races too? Okay. Russia, I finished in 4th. And Japan, I finished in 9th. Albon won the Japan race, and I know he podiumed at Russia, but I don't remember where he finished. He finished 2nd or 3rd.
Program complete.
Hey, what's going on, Shinedown? How'd you do in your race? What car, what track, and how'd you do? Alright, let's get some race strategy going. Fuck me. I'm getting rug burned. After doing those planks, I've been getting rug burn. Yeah, Zintax, Albon, I turned Albon into a monster. I hate to admit it, but I turned Albon into a monster. He has a shot for the driver's title. No joke, he is currently second in the driver's standings, I think only 30 points behind Charles Leclerc. With these 3 races left to go. As a team, we are 44 points off the top. We're 25 points off of Ferrari, we're 44 points off of Mercedes. Radicals at Lime Rock. Oh boy. So is that was a league race, you said, right? Because I believe the Radicals right now are currently at Nordschleife. In officials, I think they're at the Nordschleife. What do I think? It would be the first time ever for me to ever watch a turkey race if I get up early enough to watch it. I'm sure a lot of people are happy to see Turkey back on the racing schedule. Thank you very much for the follow. I'll get to you in just a hot second. Green Stacks, much appreciated for the follow, dude. Hope you are enjoying yourself. Yeah, I would think it would be around 8, 9 o'clock, like what the normal Grand Prix have been around Chicago time. But invalid. Get me out of here. Still at Tilka Dome. It's actually one of the better Tilka tracks from what I've understood. From what I've read up on, out of like all the tracks that Tilka has made, Turkey is one of the better ones. So it'd be interesting to see what exactly will happen at the Turkish race. And yeah, Jean Todt went to Indianapolis for the Indy 500 this past weekend. That I did know, because there is rumor and speculation that F1 might go back to Indianapolis. What's going on, Gambit? Do you think the U.S. will have 2 circuits, or will they drop COTA? Well, as I may mention before, Bernie Eccleston, back when he was in power, instituted the one country, one track rule. 2020 obviously is a very special occasion because of the fact that they can't really go outside of Europe. I think once 2021 comes back around, they will revert back to the one country, one track rule. So you won't see more than one track at Italy. You won't see more than one race at Austria.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I would say if they are going to go the route of bringing Indianapolis back, I don't think they want to drop COTA completely. But at the same point in time, Indianapolis in October is not the best weather-wise. So they'd have to either switch dates around in Europe to finagle Indianapolis in the summertime, or they just stick with COTA and don't even think about it. As far as would they think about doing an alternate schedule? Like, Circuit of the Americas 1 year, Indianapolis the next. If they want to try and hit both tracks, that would be something that they could do. I would think that the FIA is not going to leave Circuit of the Americas anytime soon because of the contract that they have in place with the track. So they have to honor the deal of the track. But that's not to say that after that deal is up that they can't negotiate with Indianapolis. Either Indianapolis exclusively or in a rotating pattern. 1 year Indy, 1 year Circuit of the Americas. Yeah, the Indy Road Course, I agree, is not very technically sound. It's very simple. So, would I like to see F1 go back to Indianapolis? I would, because then I would have a chance to go to an F1 race that's close to me. But will it happen anytime soon? My answer is no. I hate to say it, but the answer is going to be no. They are not going to go back to Indianapolis anytime soon. You got Jedi Fallen Order? How is it? And as I was making mention before on Saturday as well as yesterday, if Indianapolis next year opens its doors to fans, I'm going to try and go down and actually go to an Indy 500 for the first time ever with my dad. Because my dad's been watching motorsport, obviously, for a lot longer than me. And I'm also kind of surprised that my dad has never been to an Indy 500 himself. So it'd be a nice little present to him to go down and see it. What other games do I play? I don't play much Forza anymore.
Okay.
What other games do I play? Well, most recently, Fallout New Vegas. I just got Fallout 4 due to the Steam sale, so I want to play that. The Assassin's Creed games, I'm going through the backlog of that, starting with Assassin's Creed 3. That was the last one I left off on. Hyped for Valhalla. I can't wait for that to come out. I played Borderlands 2 a while ago, but I never beat it, so I want to get back to playing that. Same thing with BioShock Infinite. I played through the entirety of BioShock 1, never touched 2, didn't like the look of 2. But I got BioShock Infinite like the first month it came out, and I played it halfway through, and then I never touched it again. I want to get back to BioShock Infinite. I hope that they make another BioShock. I really hope that they do make another BioShock. As far as retro games, I've got PlayStation 2, which, I mean, I guess is considered retro now. It's 20 years old. Which I've been playing Final Fantasy X, going back and playing that. I've got an N64 and have gone back and played Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time many times, Paper Mario many times, Super Mario 64 many times. As of right now, I'm playing a lot of indie games, though. I'm playing a lot of Golf Club, which is the precursor to PGA Tour 2K21, which you're probably seeing a lot of people play right now. Cook Serve Delicious, South Park Stick of Truth. A lot of smaller games. I know South Park Stick of Truth is not really a small game. It's an RPG, for fuck's sake. Super Mega Baseball 3, of course. Because Wolfgamer Delios, myself, and another buddy Joe are going to potentially go and have ourselves a little league for it. Stick of Truth is a fun game, but I want to go back and 100% it. I beat the game, I want to go back and 100% it. Oh, speaking of getting games on sale during the Steam Summer Sale, I did get Fractured Butthole. I did get the Fractured Butthole. And that's the thing, Wolfgamer, I do have Majora's Mask, but I never really got into it. I've never beaten it. I got that game for my birthday back in 2000, and I never have beaten it. I've played it many times, I've started several games, but I just, for whatever reason, could not force myself to finish the game. Yeah, that's the joke, Syntax. That is legitimately the joke with the title. Oh, you played it before, okay.
Program complete, program complete.
That wasn't good. I'm gonna have to do the qualification run again. I know I'm gonna do the qualification run again. Because that was bad. Let's try it again. Gambit says Valhalla's a disappointment? Why? Why do you say it's a disappointment? It actually looks pretty sick. Yeah, Flesh River. USA's the best F1 track. It's okay. It's not bad, but it's not really one of my favorites either. Thanks for stopping by, Flesh River. I started last place because I took all of the engine parts. I got a new engine. So I started last due to the grid penalties. But I managed to finish in 8th. So I went from last place, which was 22nd, all the way up to 8th, gaining 14 spots. Alexander Albon, of course, he only went and won the damn thing. He got pole position and won the damn thing. Oh, no, he didn't get pole position. He started 2nd. But he did go on to win the whole damn thing. Black Flag was the last one that you played. I want to get to Black Flag. But I'm playing all of them in order right now. So I have Black Flag, I have Unity, I've got, shit, what's the one in London? I can't remember that one. But I've also got Odyssey and Origins on my Xbox One.
Program complete and a job well done.
But I'm playing everything through in order. I'm playing all of them in order. Oh, Syndicate, that's the one. That's the London one. Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Also, for those of you who are joining this race late, the Mexico race is going to be a downpour. It is going to be a monsoon.
It's time to remind ourselves of our top 3, who are...
It is going to be a dry as a bone qualifying, but the Sunday race is going to be a monsoon. It's heavy rain throughout the entirety of the race, which I'm not happy about. Because you know me, you know Gendo and Rain. Gendo and Rain do not mix. 3-0 fire over Cincinnati? Hell yeah. Thank God, because they had to go and fuck it up against Columbus. Seriously, I'm not happy that they went and completely screwed the pooch against Columbus. That's our rivalry, damn it. So yeah, my gearbox is fine. My engine, it's good. Skip the rest of the weekend. Oh yeah, Delios, the Assassin's Creed 2, the Ezio Auditore saga was mwah. Oh, it's beautiful. Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations, damn good trilogy in Assassin's Creed games, and in my opinion, the best Assassin's Creed games. In my opinion, Brotherhood, the second one in the trilogy, that was the best one. In fact, I would posit to say that has been so far the best Assassin's Creed game in the series. The entire series. Yeah, Gambit, I am going to need it. Hey, what's going on, Lightning Drifter? So, Lightning Drifter, we started in last place at the United States race, but finished in 8th. So, I was happy about that. But the unfortunate bit with this Mexico race is that it is going to be a monsoon the entire time we are racing. It is a 100% wet race. Qualifying is going to be dry as a bone, though. Sacker, if you have the ability to, go do it. I would say don't touch Assassin's Creed 1. It's really not that good. Comparatively speaking, 2 is miles better than 1. So start with 2. I'd say do the entire Auditore saga, 2 Brotherhood Revelations, skip 3, do Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, skip Unity. I would also say skip Syndicate 2, and then go right to Odyssey and Origins. The Greek one and the Egyptian one. So yeah, just as a reminder, sunny during qualifying and a complete shit show washout during the actual race. You played Unity? Oh, dude, I'm sorry. Unity was probably the worst one that you could have gotten yourself in. Oh, Unity was a shit show, man. I hate to say it. Unity was a god-awful shit show. I don't think I could touch anything else. Yeah, I have every department currently building stuff out. Yeah, I cannot build anything out currently. I have enough resource points to build something out once the department is good to go. But at this point in time, every single department is currently building something. I cannot currently add to my build set, to my build load. You played 200 hours on it? Oh, how? If you said you hated it, how'd you play 200 hours? Unless you meant 20. Unless that was an extra 0 you put in. Yeah, almost maxed out my engine syntax. The only things left are I need to get to spec 3. I need to get my engine facility to spec 3 before I can start building out the rest of my engine. So it's pretty much the same thing with everything. Same thing with my chassis. Everything that is under question marks are only unlocked when I get to spec 3. Same thing down here with my arrow. Everything unlocked once I get to spec 3. So once my arrow gets built, I will have far and away the best arrow on the grid. I currently have the best engine on the grid. I have the 3rd best chassis, but once my upgrades are done, I will have the best chassis on the grid. And when my durability all gets done, I will probably have the 3rd best durability on the grid, as far my 3rd best durability of the engine on the grid. So I will have not just I will have the best car, but I will have in 3 categories the best bit of the car. Right now, as you can see, myself and Mercedes are kind of fighting back and forth as to who has the better car. But like I said, I currently have a lot of shit being built up. That is hoping to get done before the Brazilian Grand Prix, which the Brazilian Grand Prix will be on Thursday. So for everybody that is coming on in that is new, that does not know my driving schedule, I play Formula 1 on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I do another racing game called iRacing because I run in oval leagues on Thursday and Friday. So I divvy up Formula 1 and iRacing half and half on Thursday, and then on Friday it is strictly only iRacing. Best car, mediocre driver. Hey. I may be mediocre, but this mediocre driver can wheel this bad boy around like with the best of them. I don't have a schedule tab. I don't have a schedule tab because it's in my info boxes. I have a widget down below that shows exactly when I go live. 5:30 every day, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Oh, that's right. I don't do 5:30 on Friday, but it is what it is. Alright, so just load set and do a couple laps on the mediums. Oh, hold on a second. Typical pay driver. Dude, I'm the owner of the fucking... I'm the owner of the team. What do you mean I'm a pay driver? Don't give me that shit. Hold on, let me just make damn sure I have the correct setup. This is the Mexico setup. Should have the Mexico setup in. Medium tires and go. Flying left. Typical pay driver. Get that slander out of my chat. I don't need to listen to these wild allegations. Almost stacked it up as I'm ready to get my qualifying lap. I've been auto in a car. God damn it, Shirancia. How do I pay myself? In hookers and blow. The best kind of payment. Yeah, that's why I don't deal with it. I have somebody else do it. I can't do the setups. I have taken in the past from F1 setups a forum, and now I am using Sarancia's on his Discord. Well, I'm certainly not going to P1 in a car that's got medium tires right now, Bazzy. Yeah, 7 through that turn was not a good idea.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
I'm good, Jeff. Shut up. It just takes tons of time. Yeah, tons of time I don't have, Sarancia. Personally, well, okay, that's a lie. But I personally am not very in tune with what changes what on the car. Admittedly, I'm pretty dumb when it comes to knowing the ins and outs of the car. So, as far as setup goes, like what... I probably know what the wings do and what the tires do, and that's fucking it. Like, I know exactly, you know, lower front and wing aero is lower downforce, obviously. The higher the number, the higher the downforce. The lower the number, the lower the downforce. And as far as tires go, the less the pressure, the more grip you have on the surface. Essentially, giving you more surface area to work with. It's written on the right side. Okay, fair, but... who's got time to read, man? Okay, to be fair, you got me there. You got me there. But as far as time, yeah, you saying that it takes like a couple of hours per setup just to get it for one track, that is insane. I commend you for it. It's not something I would like to do, though. Alright, if I want to get into Q2, what time do I need to get? I need to be at least 0.3 faster. Realistically, I should probably get 0.6 faster to make damn sure I get into Q3. So yeah, realistically, get 0.3 faster. Or 0.3 faster will be, you know, just enough, but I want to get like 6 or 7 faster just so I'm for damn sure I made it into Q2. Oh my god, that was terrible. As I said before, these low downforce, the low speed sections are going to be the death of me. God fucking damn. Alright, 1.1 seconds faster. I know I made it. I'm fine. Alright, that was enough to get me 10th. That was enough to get me 10th in Q1. So I have advanced, and same with Albon, but that was not good. That was honestly not good. Who did not make it? Let's see who got dropped out. Latifi, Giovinazzi, Russell, Raikkonen, Kvyat, and Correa did not make it into Q2. I want to see how low I can put a fuel run. How low can I have a fuel run go? Because as I said before, I'm not really going to need the soft tires and the medium tires because it's going to be raining. So I want to see how low of a fuel run I can go. For 2 laps, just so I can have the lowest amount of fuel in the tank. Alright, so this one is basically going to be a test to see if 7 kilograms of fuel will be enough to be, or good enough for a low fuel run. I should have started with 6 kilograms just to make damn sure that it wasn't, you know, being too far over. But right now, I'm just trying to test speed. Oh, that is not testing speed. That was testing the sturdiness of a wall.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
I know there's 1 lap of fuel remaining. I'm just trying to see how much fuel there is left. Alright, 0.7 by the end of it? Okay. I don't think that going 6 kilograms is going to be worth it in the end. Plus, I'd rather do 2 runs on soft tires. Yeah, it was 0.7 by the end. That's going to cut it real... That's going to cut it real close. 3.3 to 3.9. I'm going to keep it at 7 kilograms and see if that is worth the go. Oh, wait, no, we had it at 6 kilograms, didn't we? I forget, do we have it at 7 or 6? Shit, I think it's just do the 5
car
kilograms
settings
then.
screen on your multifunction display will allow you to change various settings as you drive. Open the display with the MFD button. You can then navigate up and down to the setting you want to change.
Ooh, damn. Oh, damn, I need to get 0.8 faster? I need to get 0.8 faster. It was 6? Ah, okay. Shit. I need to get 0.8 faster somewhere. Yeah, I need to get 8 tenths faster somewhere, and realistically a full 10th. Alright, well, cutting those S's does help. I guess cutting those S's did help. I got a 1.5 seconds faster. That should put me into Q3. It should put me into Q3 second. There we go. Yeah, I was going to say, cutting those S's definitely fucking helped. Not going to lie. Hey, the higher I start in this race, the better chance I will have to finish this on the podium, if not a win. Alright, who did not make it into Q3? We've got De Vries, Ricardo, Magnussen, Norris, Gasly, and Ocon. Both Racing Points made it. Both Ferraris made it. Both Mercedes made it. I was half a second off of Bottas. Alright, so I'm going to try and do a 2-lap fuel run. And see if that is the ticket. And see if that is the ticket for time. Alright, flying lap. Let's see if that's the ticket for time. First lap is always going to be a throwaway for me. It's all about the second lap. So yeah, if you guys were saying it was 6, then I'll try 5. But yeah, cutting those S's as much as I did, that was a big help.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Wow, already second with my time. Ah, god damn it. Yeah, that was bad coming out of that. Alright, try it again. Trying to cheese it as much as I can. Oh, that wasn't validated. Ah. I was hoping it wouldn't have been. Ooh, fastest lap. All right, all right. Fastest lap so far.
To view information on your current levels of tyre wear and damage, press the MFD button to open the multifunction display, and then again to cycle to the tyres and damage screen.
I'm trying to decide when I should go out again, probably at the 4-minute mark. I'm 0.02 of a second faster than Leclerc, but obviously I want to try and go again and be faster. Actually, go right now. Flying lap it. I should have gone probably 4:30 instead. Can I get around in 1:14? Oh yeah, I can. Oh, I got Leclerc behind me. I've got another chuckle fucking Vettel in front. They're gonna kill my laps. They're all on their out laps right now. Yeah, they're both on their out laps. Okay, this lap is kill. God, this is gonna suck. Having to get around Vettel. Well, I'm getting faster though. I got half a second faster. Did that put me on pole? No, it dropped me to third. It dropped me to third, man. Oh, by how much? I got half a second faster.
It's time to remind ourselves of our top three. Leclerc, Sainz, and O'Brien. Well, that wraps up qualifying.
Of course, Leclerc used me as a
as
toe.
we head into the Grand Prix.
Of course, Leclerc used me as a toe as I was using Vettel as a toe to get faster. Leclerc puts it on pole. Sainz, a surprising second there in his McLaren.
Welcome along to the most populous city in North America and home now to the Mexico City Grand Prix.
Yeah,
it's a sellout crowd as usual here at one of the shortest circuits on the Formula One calendar. So who, I wonder, will the crowd cheer on today to the top step of the podium? 17 corners then at the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez, 10 to the right and 7 to the left, and all of them will have to be tackled in difficult, wet conditions here today. No DRS assistance either, at least not for the start of the race, but the best overtaking opportunities will still be down into turn 1 or shortly afterwards into turn 4.
God, this rain is going to suck royal ass.
With the race minutes away from start.
We don't need to listen to the starting grid.
We're in good position for the Constructors' title. There are 3 races left, so we need some good results.
Alright, so as it shows that the wets... It shows that the wets are going to be split up into 2 sections, but if you recall what happened during Hungary, they did the same exact thing to me on the intermediates, where they split the intermediates up half and half. Where, you come in, I would have come in at lap 17, lap 18 to get a brand new set of intermediates, but I stayed out the entire time, and I think by the end of the race, my intermediates were at about 60%. I think I might do this, I feel like I have to do this if I want to get a podium here at Mexico. Just stay out the entire way through. And as was made mention during the Hungary race, if it is a wet race all the way through, you do not need to abide by the ruling saying that you have to go and have 2 separate tire compounds. If it is a full wet race, like from start to finish, you do not need to abide by that. So I think I might just stay out. I think I might just do the full wet race, no pit stop, just stay out the entire time. No, exactly, Wolfgamer. That's what I'll do. I'll watch the tire wear, but I feel like I will just go and use this. I'll just go and utilize this as a base. And also, oh hey, I could go and lower my fuel. I think I'll do that. Lower it to the least amount that I could put into my car. So we'll do that. Is it? Let me check, because I don't think so. I know for a fact, though, that it is a longer... Hungary is a longer time. So, Hungaroring and Hermanos Rodriguez Autodromo. Yeah, as far as length, I don't know. Because I would have thought Hungary had the longer length because of how long lap time is. Grand Prix circuit for Hungaroring, 4.38 kilometers. Grand Prix circuit for Hermanos, 4.30. So Hermanos is shorter. Hermanos Rodriguez, yeah, is 0.08 of a kilometer short. So they're almost about the same in length. If we're going to be technical, they're almost about the same in length. But yeah, it is going to be a full wet race. This is going to suck royal ass. Starting in 3rd, where do you guys think I'll finish? If I try to do the no pit stop strategy, I will try and monitor my tire wear, of course. But if I do the no pit stop strategy, do you think that I will hold it down and get the win? Will I get a podium? Or will I drop out of the top 5 entirely? Let me know in the chat before I get going. Check that. Sarantia says DNF. Hey, it's a fully wet race, man. I am restarting the fuck out of this race. Ovan or Oven says 8th. Wolfgamer says 3rd. Zintax says 6th. Alright, let's give it a ride. Oh, Slidey! Of course. Of course I did. I feel like there's going to be a lot of that in this race, boys. Can I get some grip? Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, nice start, because I can't drive in the rain. Rain racing sucks ass. Wow, look at all those cars passing me. Lando Norris already out of the race. Dude, what the fuck, Lance Stroll? I cannot even see where the fucking braking zone should be. This is bad. This is bad news. Whoop, too much. To what, 58, you would say? What would you put the differential up? Because it starts at 53. Should I go to 58? It goes in increments of 5. You know this. $63? Alright, we'll give it a ride. Alright, so we dropped from 3rd to 10th. Wonderful. I feel like this race is going to be a lot of follow the leader. Throttle control is a bitch. Having the throttle control is a bitch. It's like Sarantia, you said the AI is already bad at this circuit. I wonder if you accounted for them being bad in the rain, too. Yeah, legitimately, this is... No, I think this is my first Wet Mexico race. Or I may have had one back in 2019, I'm not sure. Actually, hold on a second. No, I did have a Wet Mexico race in 2019, but it was only a partial wet. It was only a partial wet race.
Fuel is looking really good. You're managing it well.
Oh, I'm gonna manage this fuel till the cows come home, my man. Wow, my tire wear is already at 10%. Yeah, I figured Sarancia. So yeah, it's 10% right now. I've only gone 5 laps. I think they may have been onto something when they said, hey, you probably should come in after 18 laps. Which admittedly does kind of suck. See, I'm getting fastest first sector, but I'm not following up on it. Yeah, my tire wear is actually doing worse than what we did at fucking Hungary. Like, I hate to say it, but the full wets are degrading a lot faster than the inters were at Hungary, so I don't think I'll go all the way to the end. Like, there's no way I could go all the way to the end. Oh boy, this is rough. And it all started with the bad start. That's where it all went to shit, the very beginning. Come on, Verstappen, move your dumb ass. I'll move it for you. I've got to overtake him somehow. Well, I just moved Verstappen out of the way very easily. We climbing the ladder, boys. Climbing the ladder. Up to 9. Still not even a quarter of the way through this race. Oh, shit. Where even is Albon in this mess? Because honestly, this might be the first race where, since we've been getting the sponsorships for podium finishes, this might be the first one where we actually don't podium. Catching up to Stroll, yes. You're right on that.
These conditions don't look like they're shifting. We're predicting at least 20 minutes of heavy rainfall.
Oh, that sucks. George Russell out of the session. Coffin please for Georgie boy. Again, he DNFs. So what, we so far have had Norris and now Russell DNF?
Yellow flag.
That must be George up here.
Okay, clear.
Whoa! Sebastian Vettel is out of the race,
The safety car
and
is
a
out.
safety
Keep
car
an eye on the
comes
delta.
out.
We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down, maintain positive delta.
Oh wow, 3 cars have DNF'd in this race, and Sebastian Vettel is the one that brings out the safety car. Amazing.
Drop your speed, our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
You think I can last 26 laps on wet tires?
Understood, stopping this lap.
I mean, we'll give it a ride. It does look like a lot of others are coming in. We'll give it a ride, though.
Alexander is coming in for his stop.
Well, Alexander is going to have to wait for me.
go, go. You'll be racing on the exit. Release, release.
Alexander had to wait for me.
We'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in our strategy.
Yeah, so when we go green, it'll be what, 24 laps? "24 laps of wet tires when it says that it can go 18. My tires aren't above 30 by lap 23. We can go to the end. All right. Well, here's hoping. Because I think after the 10 laps, my tires were sitting at about, like, high 20s. Alright, safety car Q is just after this set of turns. And I also think that everyone's boxing, or did box this lap. Safety car, I believe, is coming in this lap, too. Okay, I think they'll be 3 and 4% by the time we go green. Alright, restarting in 9th place here. Oh shit. Forgot everybody's stacked up here. Kimi Räikkönen currently 7th place. Oh, safety car not coming in this lap. I'm surprised. Alright, so we'll be going to green with 23 laps left to go. Safety car definitely coming in this lap now. But yeah, am I faster than Perez and Gasly when we were, you know, in the train? Yeah, absolutely. Gonna have to shoot
Okay,
out.
Let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap.
Shoot out
When
like
the
a
field
fucking
accelerates,
cannon.
remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags.
Coming out of the
safety car in this
coming
lap.
out of the stadium section, I need to just be like a bolt of lightning. Everybody's stacking up in the stadium section. Oh no! Fucking hell. I know what did it too, it was my engine. I had the engine mode set to rich coming out of that. Can I please just get a good run? Verstappen's probably in high fuel mode, rich fuel mode. Like, almost guaranteed he is. Oh my god, fucking Perez. Well, at least it did not mess my front wing up. Yeah, and Max is seriously on my ass trying to get something out of this. There's a Haas driver at the beginning of all this? Oh my god, that is annoying. Yeah, I see it. It's Magnussen.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Thank you very much for the follow. I'll get to you in a second. Oh my god, I can't. My eyes are picking a bad time to water right now. Doom Forza, thank you very much for the follow, dude. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Pride ain't coming to pit? Yeah, probably. That makes the most sense. Say he did not come to pit. Tires really need to stop finding the fucking wet spots. It's annoying the piss out of me. Gotta stop missing the braking zones. Halfway through this race. Well, next time around it'll be halfway through. I've already had 3 DNFs, 1 safety car. And 1 pissed off driver in myself.
Heavy rain to stay a while. Doesn't look like it's moving anytime soon.
Yeah, enough water everywhere. Just look around you. I almost want to start thinking about moving Perez like I moved Verstappen.
Fuel target is +1. Faster engine modes are available.
Thanks, Jeff. Don't know if I want to chance it right now. Hey, we lost Magnussen. Oh, we've got some pitters. I'm up to 4th place. I saw Leclerc was one of them. I don't know if Albon was one. Yeah, Max has been a thorn in my side this whole race, Acapella Man. Earlier in the race, I physically moved him to overtake him. So now he's just been behind me the entire rest of the way. Albon's P7 now? Okay, so he came in the pit for those extra wet tires. Which means I right now am the only hope of Gendo Racing to get first place in that sweet, sweet sponsor money. Alright, where are we at tire-wise? High teens, low 20s. And we got, what, 2 laps, 3 laps until the target? I think these tires are going to be okay to go the rest of the distance. Yeah, I agree, Sarantia. I was a little skeptical, especially after the first 10 laps, that I did not think that these tires would have gone potentially as long as you were saying they could go. Which I believe at the time was, what, 26 laps, 25 laps? I figure everybody else in front of me should pit. Like, I have a very strong feeling that everybody in front of me should be pitting, so I should be the leader after all is said and done. But of course, taking turns and shit like that.
Two laps until our pit window opens. We're going to put you on the full wet tyre.
Oh, so it's a McLaren in front? Then it's Sainz. That's right, because Sainz started second. Remember, Lando Norris crashed out, so that's Sainz, and Sainz started second. A little bit outside the lines. Oh, god damn it, really? Didn't even mean to. I didn't think I'd cut it that much. Alright, so starting lap 23, my tires were high 20s. 26, 27%. So we're talking about right on the threshold by the end of the race. Now, I forgot my fuel was on fucking lean that entire time. Coming out of the triangle section. Oh, there they go. Perez and Gasly going into pit.
We're boxing this lap. Give us the
So
best
did
in lap you
Sainz.
can.
I'm in the lead. So did Albon.
Alexander is in the pits. Alexander in the pits.
Holy shit, we are in the lead, boys. We've got 13 laps to go. Holy shit, and we're sliding. Oh my god. And now my nose itches. Great. So yeah, like I said, not coming into pit the rest of the way. We've got clear air, we've got no extra fucking rain spraying in my face. It's basically just go out there and beat Lance Stroll, who actually is fucking coming up very fast behind me. That's because everybody behind me is on fresher wets. Yeah, everybody behind me is on fresher wets. Fuck that noise. So starting lap 25, 31% on the back tires, 25% on the fronts. Well, doesn't matter now because everybody that was behind me went in pit. Oh, for fuck's sake, come on. I'm not pitting, Bazzy. Fuck, that is second time in 2 laps that I spun right there. Yeah, I should be able to hold it as long as I don't get myself into the spin cycle. God, Sainz made up 2 seconds on me that lap. Almost 3 seconds. He made up almost 3 seconds on me that lap.
Be aware we expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
I know if anything, he's going to beat me in the corners.
We're a +1 lap of extra fuel. Fuel target +1.
I'm not even playing and I already spun it into the wall. Yeah, thanks, Davithus. How you doing, bud? Thanks for stopping by tonight. right, 10 laps to go. Signs
The radar
inching.
suggests that this heavy rain will be with us for a while now.
Signs inching ever closer. Yeah, I'm seeing it. I am seeing it, Vidge. Like I said, he's catching me in the corners. I'm making up a little ground in the straights, but he's catching me in the corners because he's got better grip on his tires. How long does a pit stop take? About 22 seconds. Lightning Drifter, it's not worth it. Oh no, I know. You're keeping everybody in the chat informed. That's fine. Bazzy, I like that you put O'Brien in there instead of actual Brian. It's like they have an O'Brien, but they can't give the voice command for Brian? That makes no sense. Oh, come on. Like, legitimately, I don't want to look at my tire wear. I don't want to jinx it. Oh yeah, absolutely, Vigilantis. The fresh tires helped out Signs immensely those first 3 seconds. To get from 10 to 7 on me. Hey, what's going on, Bilbo? So in this race, I started in 3rd place. I dropped all the way back to 10th. 3 cars died. The one that brought out the safety car was Sebastian Vettel. I believe it was Lando Norris and George Russell were the other 2. But Sebastian Vettel brought out the safety car. I switched my tires out at that point in time. Everyone else has come into pits since then, leaving me all alone up here in front. Who's excited for the Turkish Grand Prix, Davitus? You know what? Since I've never seen one, I'm kind of excited to see exactly how the track, how the drivers acclimate to this track. In fact, I think the only driver that has driven, or there are only 2 current drivers that have driven Turkey. Okay, 3. Sorry, 3. Hamilton, Vettel, and Kimi Räikkönen. Those are the only 3 drivers that have driven Turkey that are currently driving in F1 right now. I don't know if Ricardo has. I don't know if Ricardo has. I don't know if Perez has. Yeah, Bilbo, we were talking about it in Discord. It is supposed to be on and off rain for the entire weekend at Spa. You know what? If I win this, I'm going to give a mighty, mighty shout out to Crew Chief Sarancia. Because he was the one that suggested changing the diff as well as coming into pit during that safety car. You're the better Jeff. Sarancia, everybody is better than Jeff. Except for me, because apparently I listen to Jeff way too much. Yeah, tell Jeff to pack his things. There's a new crew chief in town. It actually looks like Signs is starting to drop back. Not by much, but it looks like maybe a couple of tenths. Jeff knows I don't know my shit, so he takes advantage of me. It's like an abusive relationship. He takes advantage of me.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Grosjean may have driven in Turkey. I don't know. I don't know the history of the Turkish Grand Prix. I was gonna say, yeah, Wolfgamer, you're practically a duck. That could also be why University of Oregon has that mascot. Because it rains so much in the Pacific Northwest. Oregon being in the Pacific Northwest. They named their college sports team the Ducks. Alright, come to line. 4 laps to go, and yeah, I am pushing away from Signs by like a couple of tenths. PNW's Pacific Northwest, Bazzi, so Oregon, Washington, and also they count British Columbia in Canada as part of that. I think they also count Idaho as part of Pacific Northwest. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one, Wolfgamer. Yeah, Oregon State's the Beavers. And the Ducks and Beavers always fight it out every year. It's their rivals. Mostly when I hear Pacific Northwest, usually, yeah, British Columbia is a part of it, but mostly Vancouver, like the lower part of British Columbia, is put into the Pacific Northwest tag. Like, the further north you go up BC, it doesn't really count to the Pacific Northwest anymore.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Alright, Signs did make a little ground off of my slip. We got 3 laps left to go in this race. Scranton? Scranton is Pennsylvania.
Heavy rain will be staying with us for a while now, at least a 20-minute window of heavy rain.
There's Seattle, Tacoma, Spokane. That's all Washington. But yeah, Scranton, that's Pennsylvania. That's east side of the country. No, I did have a flashback, Davidus. Can't say it was a completely flashback-free race. I did have one early. It was at the very start of the race because
We expect you'll be
wet
noticing a bit
starts.
of grip loss in the tyres around now, so just be careful.
Alright, my tires are 55% for the rears, 40% for the fronts. With 2 laps left to go. Sorry to see you go, Davidus. It was fun to have you while it lasted. Don't go, I didn't mean it. The flashbacks meant nothing to me. Coming to the white flag, a 6-second
There's only
lead
1 lap
over
of fuel remaining.
Carlos Sainz. White flag in the air. Gendo F1 Racing and its team leader leading this 100% super wet race for the first time in his career. He might actually go and win a 100% wet race. We would like to say that he'd like to do it without bitching and moaning, but he did get a lot of that at the very beginning, so we can't really say that. Quite a lot of bitching and moaning at the very start of the race. He's stuck in the truly train. Well, fuck him. We don't care about him. It's all about me. It's all about Gendo. It's all about Gendo because I'm on the podium, and not only am I on the podium, I'm on the fucking top rung. This will cut into Albon's driver's title, chance at the driver's title. I mean, I'm already out of it. But hey, if we can get any sort of constructor's points. Coming around the final turn. Oh, he's sliding, but he does have a lot of gap. So it doesn't really matter. Crossing the line, Brian Gendo, your winner here at the
You worked
Wet
hard for that
Mexico
one.
race.
Congratulations.
That is legit the first ever wet, 100% wet race I've ever won. Legitimately. Can't drive in the rain. Sarancia, I still can't drive. You saw me sliding around.
City Grand Prix winners.
You saw me sliding around. I still
So,
can't
Anthony,
get
what
a
made the
clean
difference out
race
there
in the
today?
rain.
Well, they clearly have a car that comes alive in the kind of conditions.
Kimmy's
we're dealing
driver
with
of the
today.
day.
It's a very balanced package.
Yeah,
in
I
the
saw
wet,
that.
And what that means is that the drivers have confidence
Thanks,
to
guys.
attack. And having that
Wonderful
confidence
stuff.
gets you
Wonderful
on the
stuff.
power earlier. It lets you brake later.
There's
and can put
Bottas
you a long
finishing,
way
I
up the
believe, in
road.
4th place.
Welcome then to the podium, our top
Oh, I
three
changed the
drivers.
winning celebration.
What a great effort from them today.
I changed
in a
it. I
very
gave it
difficult
the
race.
old Hulk Hogan. I changed it to the old Hulk Hogan. Oh, what? What? No more cell phone selfie. Wonderful stuff. Achieve a 2,000 total acclaim as a driver. Okay.
And now let's take
Where did
a look
Albon
at the
finish?
driver's
Albon
standings.
finished out of the points. Oh, this is going to kill me. We're going to get a 10-point gap. We're going to get a 10-point boost on Ferrari. And actually, it doesn't even matter. Legitimately, we're going to get a 1-point boost on Mercedes. But of course, Albon, it would have been great if Albon finished in the points because obviously we'd like to get the Constructors title by the end of the season. So, in essence, we got a 10-point boost on Ferrari and a 1-point sorry, not a 1-point boost, a 3-point boost on Mercedes.
Charles Leclerc, currently leading
Could have
the
been better.
championship standings, extends his lead even further with this result.
So, looking at the driver's standings with 2 races left to go, Charles Leclerc sitting at the top. He's not completely gotten it just yet. Lewis Hamilton could pip Leclerc if Leclerc finishes outside the points for the next 2 races and Hamilton wins the next 2 races. Alexander Albon, I hate to say it, but Albon, unless he wins and gets fastest lap, and both Hamilton and Leclerc finish outside the points, Albon's not going to win the driver's title. As you can see right here, he's on 52 points. That's a win and fastest lap for the next 2 races. He needs a win and fastest lap. And even then, he'd be tied with Charles Leclerc at the top. Charles and Hamilton have to not finish the last 2 races, which is not going to happen. So at this point in time, it almost seems wrapped up that Charles Leclerc is going to be the driver's champion for 2021. But hey, from the looks of things, Gendo Racing top 5.
So, Anthony Davidson, who
We can always go after the Constructors title. As you can see, we got, like I said, a 10-point boost up on Ferrari, so we're now only 15 points back of them, but a full 41 points back of Mercedes. We do need to, basically, we need to have Gendo podium. We need to have a Gendo podium for both Brazil and Abu Dhabi if I want to have any chance of the Constructors title. Gendo podium. 1-2, 1-3, 2-3, doesn't matter. We need a Gendo podium for the next 2 races to have a chance at the Constructors title.
you rank as your driver of the day.
Kimi
Oi.
Räikkönen is my standout to.
That's going to be fun. That's also going to be very, very tough. Hi, Claire.
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts.
Clicked off the screen. This is like, she's
It
just
doesn't
looking
get
at
much
me.
better than a win at this track, does it?
It doesn't get much better than a win at Mexico. And like I said, surprisingly, it was really, really well put together. Engine definitely helped out, being fast
What do
and
you
all.
think made the difference between this weekend and last weekend?
Between this week and last weekend, shit, what was last weekend? USA? Would have been the power unit. We're just big up the power unit at this point.
Was today a good day for you?
Was today a good day? For what are you asking, Claire? I just won the fucking race, and you're saying, was today a good day? I want to just take the piss and say I'm not happy with my performance at all. What is this bullshit? I wanted to take the piss, but I'm not going to do
How
it.
did your team respond to the poor conditions today?
Come rain or shine, they helped me perform. The team is absolutely amazing.
Great. Well, that's everything.
That's my job as number 2 driver to... Oh, God. I'm not going to hear the end of it. That I am the number 2 driver of my own fucking team. Oh, my God. All right. almost all the way up into driver acclaim of 14 for myself. We are team level 17. We still have to get up to team level 20 if I want to get that fourth and final sponsor slot. Right now, we just don't have that ability right now. We crashed our cars a lot, so only 40,000 when it comes to added bonus for damages and stuff like that. So we got $21.5 million in the coffers at this point in time. A lot of money. A lot of money to
Morning, boss.
make sure that
This
Albon
week's
stays
income
with
from the
us.
sponsors has cleared, and we're making good profit against our running costs.
Oh God, Jeff. All right, so before we go, I just want to get the activity timeline stuff. Ooh, podium celebration party. We can go and big up the departments. Big up the department morale. Absolutely, let's do that. I've never done this before, but it big ups the department morale. 15% for each. What else can I do? There is nothing for the Brazilian Grand Prix that is, how should I say, a boost for Albon, which I'm kind of surprised about. I could do second driver press tour. I could do a sponsor event. Vehicle PR. Actually, we'll do that. We'll do the vehicle PR filming. We'll do the second driver. Oh, that's also 4 days? Hold on a second. Take it easy, Lightning Drift. Hold on a second. Remove and remove. I totally did not see that that was a 4-day thing. Second driver press tour and vehicle PR filming. So that's 1,000 for team acclaim and 1,500 cash. Decreases department morale, but I mean we've already got the boost anyway, so we'll do that. Then I could do. Yeah, I'll do the second driver press tour. Why the fuck not? We'll just do that. I have decided that that is the route I am going to take. All right. As far as the R&D tree goes, something failed. God damn it. What about everything else? What about arrow? All right, I can work on my arrow. So you know what we'll do? We'll rush develop that so we can potentially get it in before the Brazilian Grand Prix. And same thing on this side. We'll rush develop this. We'll hold off on this being, you know, substandard and not developed. Just whatever. We'll worry about that for next time. And is there anything else that I want to do at this point in time? Oh yeah, change my livery out. Though I did say that this livery was more than likely going to be the livery, default livery for next season, so I might as well just keep this going for the rest of the year. I did say that this was going to be my Season 3 default livery. The special North American Grand Prix livery will be the default livery for next year.